Good evening, children. I am Meeta Gupta, mathematics teacher of St.Joseph's Academy. Today I'll explain you the word problems on quadratic equations. In my previous video, I have explained you how to solve the quadratic equations. If you remember, there were two methods of solving the quadratic equations: factorization and using formula. In most of the word problems, it is possible to solve the equation by factorization method. So, you should know the formula, but keep in mind most of the questions can be solved by factorization. As you have done word problems on many other topics of mathematics, how to solve the word problems. What is the procedure of solving the word problems? To solve the word problems, we have to adopt following steps. First is represent the unknown quantity of the problem by variable x, or you can use any other variable also. Translate the given statement to form an equation in terms of x and then solve the equation. As I said already, for solving we will be using factorization method as it will be possible to use. Now, this is the first example which I am taking to explain the topic. Question is, the product of two consecutive integers is 56. Find the integers. In lower classes also you have learned what are consecutive integers. Consecutive means the numbers coming one after the other. And as here they are using the word integers, our answers can be negative also. So, first of all, we will take a variable, and I am taking the two consecutive integers as x and x plus 1. What is the condition given in the question? The product of the integers is 56. It means x, the first integer, into x plus 1, the second integer, x into x plus 1 is equal to 56. Multiply this, x square plus x minus 56 equal to 0. Now split the middle term. Easily we can get the numbers to which are to be multiplied to get 56. That is 7 and 8. First number will be with positive sign. Bigger number will be with positive sign as we want the answer in plus. So the next step of this equation will be x square plus 8x minus 7x minus 56 equal to 0. You have learned how to factorize. That is what we are doing here. Now take x common from first two terms. What is left? X plus 8. Then plus 8 common from the second bracket. What will be left? X plus 8. So the factors are x plus 8 into x minus 7 equal to 0. Now equating both the brackets to 0 separately, x plus 8 equal to 0 and x minus 7 equal to 0. One value of x we will get minus 8 and the second value of x we will get 7. Add 1 to minus 8. Minus 8 plus 1 will be minus 7. It means if x is minus 8, second integer will be minus 7. If first integer will take minus 8, second integer will be minus 7. And if I take first integer as 7, it means if x is equal to 7, second integer is 7 plus 1, 8. So both the answers you have to give as integers are asked in the question. And this is how you will write the integers. If x is minus 8, x plus 1 is minus 7. And if x is 7, x plus 1 is 8. Now see the next example. Here it is given the sum of the squares of two consecutive natural numbers. Here in the question they are consecutive, only natural numbers will be accepted in the final answer. And we have to take the squares of the consecutive numbers. Again, just like the previous example, we will take the numbers as x and x plus 1. Now in the question it is written sum of the squares. So it will become x square plus x plus 1 whole square is equal to 41. Open the bracket using the formula of whole square. This will become, and collect the like terms also. This will become 2x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 41 equal to 0. And x square plus x minus 20 equal to 0 we are getting after taking 2 common in this step. The next equation you should write. Here next step will be 2x square plus 2x minus 40 equal to 0, out of which 2 is taken common to get x square plus x minus 20 equal to 0. Now split the middle term. Here also plus sign is needed. So 5 4s are 20. 5 will be with plus sign and 4 will be with minus sign. So we will write x square plus 5x minus 4x minus 20 equal to 0. From first two terms take x common. What will be left? X minus 4. And from second two terms take 5 common. What will be left? X minus 4. So now we will equate both of these brackets to 0. Two values of x we are getting, x equal to minus 5 and x equal to 4. But in this question, only natural numbers are asked. So answer minus 5 is not possible. We have to accept as x value 4 as the answer. It means first number x will be 4. Then second number will be x plus 1 means 4 plus 1 which is 5. So it is compulsory to write here minus 5 is not a natural number. So neglecting this answer, we are accepting x equal to 4 as the first natural number. Now see the next example. This question is divide 15 into two parts such that sum of their reciprocals is 3 by 10. Here the sum of the numbers is 15. If I am taking first number as x, second will be 15 minus x. And what is the condition given in the question? Take the reciprocals. So I am taking the reciprocal of x, that will be 1 by x. Reciprocal of 15 minus x will be 1 upon 15 minus x. And the sum of the reciprocals is given 3 by 10. This condition is given in the question. Now to solve further, take LCM of full equation together, or you can take separately the left side and right side and then do the cross multiplication. Here first I am taking the LCM of left side. This is 15 minus x plus x upon x into 15 minus x is equal to 3 by 10. How to take the algebraic expressions LCM we have learned in class 8th also. Here x will cancel. It will be 15 upon 15x minus x square is equal to 3 by 10. Do the cross multiplication. 150 is equal to 45x minus 3x square. From this equation, we will take 3 common and transpose all the terms to left side. The equation will be 3x square minus 45x plus 150 equal to 0, and after taking 3 common, what is left? X square minus 15x plus 50 equal to 0. Again splitting the middle term. I want 50. Splitting the middle term, 15 to get 50, factors will be minus 10x minus 5x. Take common, find out two values of x, which we are getting as 5 and 10. So, both the answers will satisfy our equation in this question. If first number is x, second will be 15 minus x, that is 10. And if first number is 10, second is 15 minus x, that is 5. So, answer is 5 and 10 or 10 and 5. Both the answers are satisfying the condition given in the question for this particular question. See one more example. Find two consecutive positive odd numbers, the sum of whose squares is 74. Now in lower classes also you have learned, whenever we take consecutive even or odd numbers, whenever we take consecutive even or odd numbers, we always take it as x, x plus 2, x plus 4 and so on. Here only two numbers are needed, so I am taking it as x and x plus 2. In the question it is given square of the numbers is 74. It means x square plus x plus 2 whole square is equal to 74. Open this bracket using whole square formula. It will be x square plus 4 plus 4x. Don't forget to take 2ab term while opening the whole squares. And collect the like term and transpose this 74 to left hand side. We will get 2x square plus 4x plus 4 minus 74 will give us minus 70 equal to 0. In this equation also you can see 2 is common. So take 2 common. What is left? X square plus 2x minus 35 equal to 0. Again solve it further by splitting the middle term. To get 35 and plus minus we should get 2. So 7 5s are 35. 7 will be with plus sign and minus 5x will be with minus sign. So next step is x square plus 7x minus 5x minus 35 equal to 0. You know how to take common to get these two brackets. So I got x plus 7 and x minus 7, taking common from first two terms and then taking common from last two terms. Two values of x we are getting minus 7 and 5. In this question also the condition was given, take positive odd numbers. As it was written in the question, take only positive as the answer. So here we will neglect the value minus 7. First number will be 5. Second number is 5 plus 2, which will give us 7. So our final answer is 5 and 7. Children, I told earlier also many times, in board 1 mark is for writing the final answer. In this type of question, this is how marking will be done. First mark will be for assuming the correct consecutive positive odd numbers. means for writing x and x plus 2. Second mark will be for making the equation by taking the squares. Third mark will be for getting the correct equation after solving this, means opening the whole square, collecting the like terms, transposing it to the left side. And final mark will be for the answer. These type of questions are mostly of 4 marks in board exam. I am explaining the next question. Here, 3 positive numbers are in the ratio 1:2, 1/2:1/3 1/4. Find the numbers if sum of their squares is 244. Whenever ratios are given in fraction, first step is to convert this fractional ratio to simple ratio. And how it is done? It is done by taking the LCM of the denominators and multiplying all the 3 ratio with the LCM. As you know, LCM of 2, 3 and 4 will be 12. So 1/2 into 12 will give you 6. 1/3 into 12 will give you 4. And 1/4 into 12 will give you 3. This is the new ratio which we have converted, means the original ratio 1/2 is to 1/3 is to 1/4 is equal to 6 is to 4 is to 3. Whenever the ratio is given, we assume the numbers with the variable. So here the 3 positive numbers we will take as 6x, 4x and 3x. And what is the condition given in the question? Sum of their squares is 244. It means 6x whole square plus 4x whole square plus 3x whole square is equal to 244. Take the squares of all these numbers. 36x square plus 16x square plus 9x square is equal to 244. Add it. 61x square equal to 244. X square is equal to 4. And whenever we solve square, we should take both plus and minus values. So x can be plus 2 or minus 2. But in the question again it was given 3 positive numbers. So here again we will neglect minus 2 and will take only x equal to 2 as the value of x. This value of x is not the answer. What is asked in the question? In the question they are asking the numbers. And what were the numbers we have assumed? We have assumed the numbers as 6x, 4x and 3x. Now we know the value of x is 2. So first number will be 6 into 2, 12. Second number will be 4 into 2, 8. And third number will be 3 into 2, 6. X equal to 2, if you will leave the solution here, you will not get the answer mark because we have to find the numbers. And our numbers are 6x, 4x and 3x, which you will get after multiplying by the value of x, which is 2 we are getting after solving. See the next example. Here, a positive number is divided into 2 parts such that the sum of the squares of 2 parts is 208. The square of the larger part is 8 times the smaller part. Taking x as the smaller part, it is given what you have to take as the variable. As it is given in the question, take x as the smaller part So in this question, if you will use any other variable like y, z, a, b, c, you will lose all the marks. Be careful. If some condition is given in the question, it is must to apply that condition. So here smaller part we are taking as x, and in the question it is given the square of the larger part is 8 times the smaller part. So larger part square of the larger part. Here I am writing larger part square because I don't know the larger part at this stage. Larger part square is equal to 8. 8 times of the smaller part. This is the condition given in the question. So what will be the larger part? Larger part will be square root of 8x. Now we have both the numbers. Our first number is x. X is the smaller number and the larger number is root 8x. Now read the question further. The square of the larger part is 8 times the smaller part and sum of their squares is 208. Sum of both the numbers. So our smaller number is x. So square of first number is x square. Our larger number is root 8x. So square of larger number is root 8x whole square, which is given equal to 20. On squaring this, you will get 8x. X square plus 8x is equal to 20. Transpose this 20 to left hand side. X square plus 8x minus 20 equal to 0. Split the middle term 8x to get 20. It will be 10 and 2. 10 2s are 20 and 10 minus 2 is 8. So x square minus 2x plus 10x. Here I want plus. So plus should be there with the larger number. X square minus 2x plus 10x minus 20 equal to 0. You know how to take common. Two values of x we are getting. X equal to 2 and x equal to minus 10. Here again in the question it was written positive number. Read the questions carefully. If it is positive number, again we have to neglect the negative value. Take smaller number as 2. As we have assumed smaller number as x, we got the value of the smaller number, that is 2. And our larger number was root 8x. Root 8x means root 8 into 2, that is root 16, and root 16 is equal to 4. Hence we get two numbers 2 and 4. I hope method is clear to you. Have a look once again. Then I am coming to the next example. This is A can do a piece of work in X days and B can do the same work in X plus 16 days. We have done the questions of time and work in lower classes. And one point which you have to recall is, if X can do work in X days, if A can do work in X days, A's 1 day work will be 1 by X. If B can complete the work in X plus 16 days, B's 1 day work is 1 upon X plus 16. If together they can complete the work in 15 days, their together 1 day work will be 1 by 15. It means 1 day work of A plus 1 day work of B is equal to 1 day work of the total work done. So this is how we will get the equation. 1 upon x plus 1 upon x plus 16 is equal to 1 upon 15. Again take the LCM of left hand side. It will be x plus 16 plus x upon x into x plus 16 is equal to 1 by 15. Do the cross multiplication. This is giving us 30x plus 240 is equal to x square plus 16x. Transpose the terms. Here I am transposing it to the left, from left side to right side, because we always want x square positive. So final equation will be x square minus 14x minus 240 equal to 0. Solving by splitting the middle term you have learned well till now. Here again two values of x we are getting, 24 and minus 10. And what was x? X was piece of work done in x days, means x is number of days and number of days cannot be negative. So neglect minus 10 and take positive value as the answer. They are asking only to calculate the value of x. So value of x, whatever is the positive number, that will be given as the final answer. X equal to 24 is the answer of this question. This is the next example. These are the questions of B exercise. It means this is the question from 6th B exercise. In 6th B exercise, most of the questions are based on right angle triangles. And in right angle triangles, we have to apply Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem you have learned in lower classes also. So here, whatever is given, we will write after making the figure. The sides of a right angle triangle are containing the right angle are given 4x centimeter and 2x minus 1 centimeter. And so it means hypotenuse is not given. The side containing the right angles are given. It means perpendicular and base are given. But if these are interchanged, it hardly matters. If you will write 2x minus 1 here and 4x here, then also you will get the same answer. As we have to apply it to the area of the triangle, and area of right angle triangle is 4 half base into height. So using half base into height, area of the triangle is given 30 centimeter square. So half, that is given in the formula, then 4x, half into 4x into 2x minus 1 is equal to 30. Solve it further, multiply these numbers. You can cancel this 2 with 4x. What will be left here? Here will be left 2x. And 2x into 2x minus 1 equal to 30. Then it will give you 4x square minus 2x minus 30 equal to 0. Taking 2 common and transposing this 30 to the left hand side, the final equation we are getting is 2x square minus x minus 15 equal to 0. Till now you have well understood how to solve the equation by splitting the middle term. Here after solving, we are getting two values of x, 3 and minus 5 by 2. Again, minus 5 by 2 is not possible because length of the side cannot be in minus. Put this value of x. What will be the length of AB then? AB will be 4 into 3, that is 12. And then find out BC. BC will be 3 into 2 minus 1, means 6 minus 1, 5. In the question, it is asked, calculate the length of its sides. So two sides we got, and third side, as you know, is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse can be calculated by using Pythagoras theorem. AB is 12, BC is 5, Then you know this Pythagoras triplet also. If AB is 12, BC is 5, AC should come 13. But this you have to show by applying the Pythagoras theorem. And hence we have calculated all the three sides. 3 4s are 12, means first side is 12, second is 5, and third we have calculated with the help of Pythagoras theorem, which is coming 30. Now three questions I'll explain based on right angle triangles. This is the next example which we are doing. The diagonal of a rectangle is 60 more than its shorter side. Now first point to learn is, as it is a rectangle, all the angles are 90 degree. And because angles are 90 degree, after drawing the diagonal, we will get two right angle triangles. And in these two right angle triangles, we can apply Pythagoras theorem. Now we will find the three sides with the help of the conditions given. Diagonal of a rectangle is 60 more than its shorter side. So shorter side we are taking as x. Diagonal is 60 more than the shorter side, means diagonal is x plus 60. And the larger side is 30 more than the shorter side. So larger side is 30 more than the shorter side. It becomes x plus 30. Now for this right angle triangle, I know all the three sides. Shorter side is x, longer side is x plus 30, and hypotenuse is x plus 60. I can apply Pythagoras theorem to this. Longest side is x plus 60, means this is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. Open the whole square brackets. Open the brackets using whole square. Collect the like terms. This is the final equation which I got. X square minus 60x minus 2700 equal to 0. Solve it by splitting the middle term. Here again we are getting two values of x, 90 and minus 30. As this is also the length of the side, cannot be negative. So shorter side means x. We have calculated 90. Longer side, 90 plus 60 is 150. And the larger side, that is 90 plus 30 is 120. In the question, they are asking only the sides of the rectangle. This hypotenuse is not the side of the rectangle. Side of the rectangle are x and x plus 30. So our answers are 90 and 90 plus 30, that is 120. Have a look once again. I am going to take the last example. Now last example, question number 10 is, the perimeter of a rectangle is 104 meter and its area is 640 meter square. Find its length and breadth. Now we have to use the formula for the perimeter of the rectangle. Here we are assuming the sides of the rectangle as x and y. Then what is the formula of the perimeter you have learnt in lower classes? 2l plus b. It means 2 into x plus y. In the starting I have taken two variables, but finally we will convert y also in terms of x. As it is a quadratic equation, we have to use only one variable. So 104 is the perimeter given. 104 is equal to 2 into x plus y. Bring this 2 to the denominator here. Cancel by 2. X plus y is equal to 52. So I am converting y in terms of x. So y is equal to 52 minus x. So x we will take as x and y we will take as 52 minus x. What is the area of the rectangle? Formula for area of the rectangle is length into breadth. So length is x, breadth is y, and the value of y is 52 minus x. So the equation becomes x into 52 minus x is equal to 640. X square minus 52x plus 640 equal to 0. Solve it by splitting the middle term. Till now you have learned well how to split the middle term and calculate the two values of x. Here, two brackets after taking common, we have x minus 32 and x minus 20 equal to 0. X equal to 32 and x equal to 20. In this question, as both the values are positive, both the answers are accepted. And the length and breadth will depend on the first value taken. Means if length which we are taking as x is 32, breadth is 52 minus 32, that is 20. But if length we are taking as 20, breadth is 52 minus 20, that will come 32. So if x is 32, y is 20. If x is 20, y is 32. Finally, we will get the same rectangle with horizontal dimensions used here or vertical dimensions used. I hope you have understood this example well. Please try the questions of A and B exercise which are based on these examples. More of the questions we will be discussing based on the quadratic equation in our next videos. Please go through the videos to understand the topic again and try to do the questions which are given in the exercise. We will continue with this topic in the next video. Thank you. Hope you have enjoyed learning.